If you're into 3D printing, there's nothing cooler than designing your own model and then 3D printing it. You don't have to rely on someone else to make it or spend a lot of time looking for the exact model. You can go into software, design exactly what you're looking for, and then 3D print it. Honestly, I thought this was going to be very complicated and spend a lot of time trying to figure out this software. But there's a book that actually makes it fairly easy to understand, and I highly recommend it. So the book is called Mastering Autodesk Fusion. This is the second edition. It's by Jake Sugden and Joshua Manley, and they have 27 step-by-step 3D modeling projects. And most importantly, this is for beginners. So it assumes you know nothing about Autodesk Fusion, which is formerly known as Fusion 360. I guess they changed the name. But it takes you step by step on exactly what to click on and describes everything in detail. The other cool thing about this, or helpful thing, is they have their own website, CAD class, but they have a Discord where you can go and post questions. So if you get stuck on something, and they have all the chapters listed here, they basically, and I don't know Discord all that well. I don't really like the interface of it, but they have a different like Discord channel or whatever you want to say for each of these chapters. And you know, when I went through this, I went through the first edition over 6 months ago, so I didn't retain a lot of it because I didn't continuously use it. But I'm going to go through in detail and do this entire book. But sometimes you don't even need your question answered because other people have already got stuck on the same thing. So you might find the answer to what you're looking for on the Discord. And I will say, these guys are available. In fact, one of my questions I couldn't find, I posted a question, and within a day, I want to say within 6 hours or so, they actually responded to my question, and it was very helpful. So they teach you specific features, and you realize how simple some of this is. So, for example, they have this, they're calling it a finger surfboard, but essentially there's 4 ellipses you do in a row with certain dimensions, and then you use a loft feature, and then boom, I mean, it fills it in. And these are features you can use obviously on a whole bunch of different projects. But again, once you learn the fundamentals of how this works, it's very helpful for other things. And when I say they take you step by step, they literally do. So, for example, this is what they call a tense gritty tower. I don't know how to say that, but they give you step-by-step directions. So press L for line and then X for construction line, and you know, click here, do this, and you literally follow along. And you know, you don't want to have your brain turned off and literally just follow directions. You want to really try to retain what it is you're doing. You know, in this example, you do this triangle and then you do a circular pattern, and it basically repeats it. Again, these are functionalities that you'll use for other things, but once you understand what the circular pattern does, it's extremely helpful for other things. But this is a good example. You know, basically I followed their instructions, and then boom, I 3D printed it. It actually was 2 of them. It's supposed to be some kind of thing where it looks like it has like a floating region. I guess you put fishing line on here and connect them so much way. I didn't do that yet, but just printed it today. And then this was like the surfboard. But how cool is this? I started with nothing, went into the software, completed this, and then 3D printed it. Very cool. I highly recommend it. I'm going to continue working through this throughout 2025, or the first month or so. I have an affiliate link in the description of the video, so if you are interested, check it out. But yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know about this book. I found it helpful. And again, if you're really into 3D printing, you can do all sorts of stuff. I've already designed something. It was very specific. I needed around my house. I needed to fit a certain dimension to sit a bookshelf on. I don't know. It's kind of a long story, but I needed to be very specific, and there's no way there would have been a model out there for the exactly what I needed. I designed it, 3D printed it, and it's the coolest thing. So if this is a hobby of yours and you have extra time, I would recommend getting this book. It's right available on Amazon, and the community is great because you'll get all sorts of answers to your questions. So check it out. On another note, I haven't posted a video in a while because I had a lot going on. Personally, I moved from Florida to Ohio, essentially got a new job, and then 2 months after living here, I got my car stolen, have to buy another car, and just dealing with a lot of that kind of stuff. So anyways, hopefully I can start making some regular content, whether it be about 3D printing, religion, politics, I don't know, kind of whatever I'm in the mood for. But 2025 is going to be a crazy year. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of things going on in the world. But if nothing else, I have a nice little hobby here of 3D printing. And if I design some cool things, I'll probably make a video and kind of share it with you guys as I get better and better at it. Hope you guys all have a great Christmas, Happy New Year, and thanks for watching. Bye.